Welcome back to another King. Welcome back to another King Paul video.
Yo, welcome guys.
I'm joined with Kingslord, as you know,
As
and
you know
I'm
me.
Paul, of course.
Yeah.
Today we're gonna do a reaction.
Yeah.
We're reacting to extremely dumb ways people have died.
Yeah, it sounds very sad.
Yeah. But
Might not be. I don't want to laugh
might
because they did. At the same time, I want to laugh because they did.
I can try.
We
I
can
know if
try
you
not
should
to laugh.
enjoy the video. Should we not enjoy the video?
Enjoy the video. People dying.
Let's try not to enjoy the video.
Yeah, let's try not to enjoy the video.
Okay.
Yeah. So without further ado, I can't speak these days.
Without further ado, let's get into
the video.
Ever wondered how far a person can go for an adventure or to prove a point?
Isn't that like a child?
Prepare to dive into tales of the most astonishing exits from life, where audacity meets tragedy, securing these souls a permanent spot in the annals of the absurd. Number 1, the unbelievable flight of lawn chair Larry. In 1982, Larry Walters, a truck driver with a dream to fly but no formal training, embarked on an adventure that would etch his name in history, not for heroic feats, but for an escapade that flirts with the unbelievable. With the spirit of an explorer and the resources of an ordinary man, Larry transformed his ordinary backyard into the launching pad for his flight to the skies.
I think he passed out.
Armed with nothing more than a lawn chair and 45 weather balloons filled with helium, Larry's concoction was more akin to a child's daydream than aeronautical engineering. Larry's motivations were simple, yet profound. Grounded not by the laws of physics, but by a yearning for freedom, he sought to break the shackles of the mundane. His aspirations soared higher than the balloons he tethered to his makeshift craft. Dubbed Lawn Chair Larry, he didn't just dream of the skies. He dared to reach them. The liftoff from his girlfriend's backyard in San Pedro, California, was not just the culmination of a whimsical idea, but a bold statement against the constraints of ordinary life. As Larry ascended to 16,000 feet, a height at which commercial airliners cruise, he found himself not only breaching airspace, but the bounds of credulity. Equipped with a CB radio, sandwiches, beer, and a pellet gun to gradually descend by popping balloons, his flight apparatus was ingeniously simplistic, yet dangerously naive. Larry's journey, however, took a precarious turn as he drifted into the flight paths of astonished airline pilots, prompting a full-scale emergency response. The spectacle of a man lounging in the sky in a chair tied to balloons was as bewildering as it was perilous.
So he didn't
Eventually, entangled in power lines, Larry descended back to Earth, miraculously unharmed, but facing the gravity of his actions through the lens of the law and public scrutiny. The aftermath of Larry's flight was a mix of admiration, incredulity, and legal repercussions. While fined for violating airspace regulations, he also earned a spot in the hearts of those who saw in him the embodiment of the human spirit's unyielding desire to break free from its confines. Yet his tale is tinged with a somber note, as the quest that brought him fleeting fame also shadowed his later life, leading to a tragic end. Larry Walters' flight is not merely a footnote in the annals of curious human endeavors. It's a testament to the lengths to which imagination and desire can propel us, for better or worse. In daring to ascend on a lawn chair, Larry soared into legend, reminding us of the thin line between audacity and folly. Number 2. Gary Hoy's fatal demonstration. In a tragic twist of fate, Gary Hoy, a respected lawyer and engineer, became a cautionary tale of misplaced confidence. His story unfolded in 1993, within the high-stakes environment of a Toronto law firm, located in a skyscraper that towered over the bustling city below. Hoy, known for his intellect and enthusiasm, was also noted for a peculiar demonstration he believed showcased the strength and safety of the building's windows. Hoy's demonstration involved a dramatic act, running and hurling himself against a window to prove its unbreakable nature to visiting law students. This was not a spur-of-the-moment act of folly. He had performed this stunt before, each time the glass was standing his full body weight. On this fateful day, the glass's integrity failed not in breaking, but by popping out of the frame.
You have nothing to prove.
Bro could have thrown anything at the glass. Could have thrown a brick,
like Tesla,
shoe. Oh yeah,
actually just done that. If you're crying like, oh guys, I guess not. Bro decided to guess.
Surely it was a day or something.
Maybe he tested it a couple of times.
Or maybe like someone told him, if it doesn't break, I'll give you so much, or I'll invest so much. And he was like,
there.
Bet.
Oh, yeah,
And then just
bet.
ran.
Nah, that's crazy. I would never do this. I'd rather throw something at it. I don't think I even would. I just say, guys, don't touch it. It doesn't matter if it's like going to break or not. Just leave it alone. Define the laws of the game.
Sending Hoy plummeting 24 floors to his death.
Fuck off, law.
This incident left the community in shock, transforming an act meant to inspire confidence into a somber lesson in humility and the laws of physics. The implications of Hoy's death reverberated beyond the personal tragedy, highlighting the dangers of overconfidence in the workplace and the importance of respecting safety protocols. It served as a stark reminder that defying the limits of engineering without regard for safety can have fatal consequences. Hoy's death is not just a story of personal misjudgment, but a cautionary note about the boundaries of human daring and the unyielding nature of physical laws. Number 3. Kenneth Pinyon's unlawful desires. Kenneth Pinyon's death in 2005 unveiled a hidden world of unlawful desires that led to significant legal repercussions that reshaped the laws of Washington state. Pinyon, an engineer, found himself at the center of a scandal that shocked the public and exposed a clandestine community engaged in bestiality.
Or maybe he gave it though.
I don't think he did.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think he did. From that picture, it doesn't look like he was giving shit. Oh my god, I can't.
That's crazy.
Oh god,
That's actually crazy.
I couldn't. There's no way you catch me. Oh god. Do you know? Okay. Do you know one thing I think? Do you know what I think?
Well,
That bestiality shit.
yeah.
Is rape. The animal has
like-
no consent.
Oh, you saying
Like you just grab the random puppy, just go, yeah,
Thanks.
come to daddy. You know? Receive it, bro. Just out there like, you know, yeah. But
It's illegal though, right?
I don't know if it is because on the hub it's just
I
there.
think on the
I think okay. I didn't personally go look for it, guys. I ran into it. Okay.
Okay.
I'm innocent.
I mean, you already know about it, so.
I knew. Okay.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Moving on.
His death was the result of acute peritonitis following an encounter with a horse.
That was a weird
An act
Why I don't finish on that.
facilitated by individuals within this secretive
This could
community.
never be me.
The circumstances leading to Pinyon's demise
What?
began with his
I don't know.
participation
I don't
in illicit
know.
activities on
Whoa,
a secluded
whoa, whoa.
farm,
Why do you feel guilty?
where animals were
I don't feel
abused for
guilty,
human
it's just like-
gratification.
Me
Oh.
imagining
This dark
it
fascination
happening.
was not just Pinyon's
Okay.
undoing.
Oh wow.
It cast a spotlight on a practice that many were unaware existed to such an extent within modern society. The
Right.
incident prompted immediate media scrutiny and
How
public
does
outcry,
cops, like,
leading
you know,
to a
right,
societal
you know,
and legal
murder
reckoning with the
death, and then,
realities
like,
of animal
murder
abuse
death,
and the
murder
hidden
death,
dangers of
murder
unregulated
death.
sexual
Out of
behavior.
there, right?
Like,
cause
In
of
response to
horse.
Pinyon's death,
death by horse.
Washington state legislators moved swiftly to outlaw
Oh my days. Nah, that's funny. People are dying by like drugs and shit. You're like, nah, by horse.
Died by horse.
bestiality, closing a legal loophole that had allowed such practices to persist in the shadows.
Okay.
This legal change marked a significant shift in the
Extreme
state's approach
protest.
to animal
It's
rights
like
and
the
human
one
behavior,
before. You didn't
setting a
buy the
precedent
one,
that
right?
would influence other jurisdictions to reconsider their own statutes
Right.
regarding the treatment of animals. Number 4. David File's extreme
that was like
protest.
quite a long time
David
ago.
File's final act of defiance stands as a stark
know
reminder
what's
of the
crazy?
extreme lengths to
Every
which
time I see
individuals may go
2000,
when
like,
pushed to
something like
desperation.
before 10,
In
Yeah.
The first
2008,
thing that comes to my
faced
mind
with
is
the
when I was
demolition
born.
of his
I don't know
apartment
why.
block in Bishopstoke,
What year
England,
were you born?
File decided to protest in a manner so shocking
I'm gonna say that.
that it
Okay,
captured the
sorry.
nation's attention.
I'm sorry.
Didn't have to know. You guys want to know? Figure it out. Wait, I was about to say something, but I didn't know. Figure it out. Actually,
Go ahead, say.
I was gonna say to my Instagram, like just there, written in plain text. I was born on. I don't know why.
What year was it?
2006. I might as well say
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah, I'm quite young, guys. I look like I'm 70.
Paying taxes.
I pay taxes, guys. No. Anyway,
I think I've seen this on the news though. I don't know what he did, but I saw this on the news. This guy was protesting.
okay. You're protesting me, the
His
last
apartment
person in the
block
whole
was slated for
flipping town.
demolition as
I
part
know,
of
I
the
know.
redevelopment
What are you
plan.
protesting for?
And despite
I
repeated
mean,
offers of new
What's that thing when it's so
accommodation,
standalone or
File
stand?
refused to
I
vacate.
don't know what it says.
The last
But it's
resident
something
in a
about standing
ghostly
alone.
abandoned building.
Standalone.
Okay, but think about it. The owner of the flipping thing is sold it. Like, you
I
know,
know.
like,
It's gone.
It's gone. Just give up.
At this point, isn't this illegal though?
What?
To be logging up the or like to be delaying the the demolishing.
I don't think it's.
Deconstruction.
Maybe he didn't want to sell his bit, even though everyone else has sold, so they can't technically break it apart.
But
You
they
know?
can though.
I mean, they can't.
They legally. But legally
They legally can't. Think about it. He bought a room or like place in the apartment, so you can't like demolish everything else and leave him like hanging in the air. You know.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess maybe that's why they were like, bro, just leave. You know. And he was like, never.
But
And
did he
memories
leave?
here. I lost my virginity over here.
Okay.
File's protest took a dark and irreversible turn when he chose to decapitate himself with a chainsaw. This gruesome method of suicide was not just a personal act of despair, but a public statement on the alienation and frustration he felt toward the housing authorities and the system he believed had failed him. File set up a complex mechanism to perform this act, highlighting the depth of his desperation and the premeditation
Why did
behind
they-
his decision.
Bro's illustrating how it
The
happened.
aftermath
yeah,
of File's
yeah.
death
He
was
was-
one of shock and
and then he
sorrow,
went-
sparking debates on mental health support, the impact of forced relocations, and the responsibilities of housing developers to their tenants. His extreme
thought it
form
was
of
gonna be funny,
protest
but it did-
highlighted
I'm
the
glad
potential
you showed actual
consequences of
footage.
overlooking the human element
Without
in
it,
urban
it-
development projects.
What?
Imagine
File's
that as an
tragic
actual
end
footage of Bro
serves as a grim
arms
cautionary
very cool.
tale about the depths of human despair
Ouch.
and the critical
Is that gonna
need
be-
for empathy and understanding in dealing with
Never
individuals
mind,
in
never mind.
crisis.
Maybe it's bad.
It's
Number
bad.
5.
Okay.
Francisco
YouTube
Lotufo
might,
Neto's
age
misguided jump.
restrictions.
Yeah.
What up,
Francisco Lotufo. Neto's story is a harrowing account of fatal misjudgment that highlights the thin line between bravado and tragedy. In 2006, Lotufo Neto, in a bid to impress his friends, decided to demonstrate the strength of a window in his Sao Paulo apartment by throwing himself against it.
Oh, so
This
he
act of bravado was meant to end with Lotufo Neto bouncing
Although
off
the
the supposedly unbreakable
Maybe it was
glass.
heroin.
A party
Maybe
trick to
at the
showcase his
party,
daring
so,
and
yeah.
the window's durability.
Like,
However,
guys,
the stunt took a
let me
tragic
out.
turn when the window,
And then-
contrary to Lotufo Neto's
And then everyone was
expectations,
like,
gave
"Whoa,
way under
cool,
his weight.
dude.
He plunged from
Totally."
his high-rise apartment, falling to
Didn't
his
even know he
death.
was dead.
Oh yeah, I know.
Instead, left those who knew him and the wider public
Oh.
in disbelief, struggling to comprehend how a moment's recklessness could lead to such a devastating outcome. Lotufo Neto's fatal error in judgment serves as a somber reminder of the importance of assessing risks and the potential consequences of underestimating danger. His story is not merely one of misguided courage, but a caution against the overconfidence that can sometimes accompany youth and the desire to impress. It underscores the need for caution and respect for safety in all aspects of life, highlighting how quickly situations can escalate beyond control when poor decisions are made. Number 6.
Oh,
Michael Anderson Godwin's electrifying...
okay. That is very crazy. But thank you guys. Thank you very much for watching this video with us. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button, hit every single button you can find on wherever you're watching this from. Yeah, thank you very much. Peace and love, everybody. Goodbye. We're going to go part 2.
Part 2.
Part 2 to it, so stay tuned.
Bye.
Bye-bye. End this recording. Can you end the video for me, please?
Call me Loki.